We still getting the same amount of staff points, but you can't buy nothing. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like usually by this time you could have, unlocked another practice player or something. That's what I'm saying. I got 31 through, I guess, 5 games. All right.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown.
Yeah.
You get a look inside
Uh,
NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans.
yeah, I went and checked all our leagues, and I was like, damn, I ain't never seen. I don't even know how to change it. Yeah, I was eight. I was just like 18 and 20. The staff, like the points. So when I checked, I didn't change it. That's
About
yours
ready
is
to
60,
get this one started.
like
Here's
54 and
the
60 to
bearers,
start out with.
ready to kick it off. And off we go from Houston. Well, last year that
I don't know.
kickoff
You know what I'm saying? I went looking around
25
to see where you
instead.
could change.
This year, the offense gets it at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. First carry now for the former Badger Jonathan Taylor. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener. Here's second and 2. They go right back to Taylor. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Christian Harris there on the stop. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1.
God.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
No.
They run with the longtime Bengal Joe Mixon. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Hey, uno. Ow,
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Third and 6.
Already.
Stroud. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain. Second down and 8. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. That one pinned
Come
off
on,
the ground,
run.
but it is incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The motion man here is Mitchell. Past the 40. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Richardson will give it to Taylor. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
Taylor does a nice job there finding some running room, and that's the Jonathan Taylor we all remember, Mike. Think back in 2021, Offensive Player of the Year, arguably one of the best players in football. And then the last 2 seasons, it's been the injuries. When healthy, he's among the league's best.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's Taylor. We'll get this right to the 20-yard line. Tackle there by Will Anderson. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll work this forward to the 35. He's tackled there by Quiddy Pay.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Hey, uno more, uno more, uno more, uno more, uno more. Uno more, uno more, uno more.
Here's Stroud. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Taylor. He's got it. That's a 1st down up across midfield and down to the 47-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
First and 10. On play action, Richardson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate. Work with your quarterback. Go into scramble 2nd reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Third and 5. On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line.
That's the mindset I just love seeing from a running back, Mike. His eyes weren't just on that 1st down marker. They were on getting that 1st and some on top of it. That's pretty impressive.
They'll run here with Taylor. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Taylor. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts. His 12th touchdown of the year. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts are out to a 10-0 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. That one is caught by Quez Watkins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Man in motion, it's Diggs.
11.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That one good for 26 yards. The motion man here is Mitchell. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. On the ground, it's Taylor. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. They'll go again here with Taylor. And this defense holds its ground. They stop him for no gain. And 4th down's coming up. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This is going to be from 53 yards out. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. The Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. This is going to be from 53 yards out. 1:58 to go in the first half of play. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. after the field goal, back out is Gay to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Let's go.
A run here with Mixon. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards.
Right. Walk to the right. Look to high. Look to high.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans are on the board. It's now 13-7. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Here's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. And he will take this down close to a 1st down. Pickup of 9.
Go ahead. Yep.
A yard short of the sticks.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Colts going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
16, Texans 7.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Why Tony? Tony. 11.
Now Stroud. And this will be incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
11.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Mixon. Joe Mixon. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it Touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Kamari and Lassiter there on the stop. Throwing on second down. Richardson hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Good coverage there by a good corner, Derek Stingley. That is fielded at the 13. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
On the quick, right?
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. He's to midfield. Joe Mixon. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. It's a big-time run by Mixon. 71 yards.
Here we go.
On first down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. He is in. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans will up the lead to 5. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one into the hands of Downs. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one complete to Pierce. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Richardson to throw. A hit, and he has lost the football. The Texans have it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Watkins motioning over. On first down, it's Stroud. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. It's good for a Texans first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On the option, they give it to Mixon. And he's shedding tackles left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
Had ourselves a bit of a one-man wrecking crew out there for a minute, huh, Mike? I mean, dishing out punishment to every defender in his way. I'll tell you, the next guy who comes in one-on-one, he's going to have that run in the back of his mind.
Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Stroud. To the goal line and in. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Houston. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans will extend this third quarter lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Out of a shotgun, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Like living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On play action, Stroud. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 79 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The motion man here is Mitchell. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
From the gun, Richardson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Run with Taylor, and he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the end. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Now Richardson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
Every team in the league has their own set of scramble rules, and what that means, Mike, is when the pocket breaks down and the quarterback gets flushed, everyone understands, based on where they are in the field, how they can remain friendly to the quarterback. Great execution here, leads to a nice gain.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts are able to cut into the deficit. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
South. All right. 11.
On second down, Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want...
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Rush. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Now Mixon. He'll be brought down after a short pickup. Through at the 29.
Look the high, look the high. Ow, what's that? Why Tony? Hey.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. Third and long.
Oh, hey.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
On the quick, right?
Man in motion, it's Diggs. The defense all over the little quick pass attempt, and they run him down for no gain on that one.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Hey, Uno Mars. Tonight.
Stroud to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is going to be out of bounds. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Schultz is the motion man. They'll run here with Mixon. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Throwing is Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. The throw on the run is complete. 15 yards through the air. 1st down, Indianapolis.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Colts.
Richardson gonna look to throw. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, you have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. He runs with it.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
2nd and 7. Throwing, Richardson. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
Stop it, man.
Throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie.
Stop it. Stop.
And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Houston. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Richardson. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And he will score. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Indy. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got it. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.